Hi, this is Julie from Walden Library, and today I'm going to talk about Embase. Embase is spelled Embase and is one of our more unusual databases. It works a little bit differently than some of the others, so I thought I'd give you a tour. To find Embase, you can go to the library homepage and click Databases A to Z and choose E for Embase. That is the quickest way to find any database when you know what the name is. When you come into Embase, it will show you 4 search boxes, which is great, but only the first one is labeled Quick Search. To make it work the way we're used to using databases, I change each of the lines to Quick Search so that it is looking primarily in the title, abstract subject headings, and will give me a good search here. When you start typing a word in, you will see some pop-up suggestions, and you can use the pop-up suggestions, or you can try your own words. Sometimes it'll give you little different results. When you are using a word, you can use the standard truncation notation. For example, if I type NURS asterisk, the asterisk is a wildcard, and that will pick up nurses, nursing students, things like that. We do have a limit here on the home page in the bottom left to include certain publication years, and I'm going to pick the last 5 years. And then on the search button, it shows you a preliminary results number. When I run the search itself, it will show me by default, it'll show us the most recent first. The default sort is publication year. And here on the right at the top of the hit list, we can change that to relevance. And sorting a search by relevance tends to make it look a little bit better. One of the things that you may notice about results from this database is they have a lot of supplements in them. Supplements are things like conference abstract, poster presentations, short things. This is good if you're looking for grade literature, but if you're not, one of the best things you can do is come over here to the left side where we have all kinds of limits. If you go to the limit for publication types, you can pick articles, review articles, perhaps articles in press, but you can avoid those conference abstract editorials, things that are not going to qualify as peer-reviewed scholarly literature, and that will cut down your results list. A couple of other things you can do here in the results on the left are study types. If you expand the study types bar in the left column, you can pick all of your qualitative studies, your quantitative studies. You can pick only systematic reviews if you prefer from here. But each time you pick something in your limits area, you will need to click the apply button at the top of the list to make it go. Okay. The third thing that I use quite a lot in Embase is the sources button at the very top of the results filters, because usually Embase is going to be an add-on database, a supplemental database for you to supplement your gold box or your Thoreau search. Medline is in those searches. So I can take out the Medline results from this search that combines Medline and Embase by clicking on the Embase side of the source and then clicking apply. And then notice that everything gets appended to my history here at the top of the screen. I have 22 results left. And then you can see some of these maybe journals that you haven't seen yet. And then some of them may be things that you have seen, but they just come up in a different way. So this is a great way to flesh out a literature review where you've covered the majority of the literature, but you want to see if anything else has come through. When you don't see a view full text list here, you can take the title and frequently find the article through Google Scholar. That's another way to do it. But oftentimes when there is no full text there, you will go into it and notice that it's a translated title. So the article itself might not be in English. Sometimes you just have to go into them. The indexing for these types of articles is a little bit irregular. Sometimes you only get the abstract in English, and sometimes you get the full article side by side in English and another language. So if you have any more trouble using Embase, you can feel free to go to any library page and go up to Ask a Librarian and give us a shout by email or make a doctoral research appointment, and we will help you find what you need.